Hey guys, I'm back with part 7 for this tutorial on how to build this mansion. Here in this video, we're going to go ahead and finish the interior layout for the rest of the house, and we're also going to go ahead and do some of the interior furnishings. I went ahead and gathered up the blocks we're going to be using for the rest of the interior furnishings. So we have to top off the second floor with the ceiling. We're going to have a staircase going up on each side to the attic up here, which you can consider a third story to the house. And then we're going to go ahead and fill up all the walls up here and the ceilings. So you're going to need some light gray concrete, pillar quartz blocks, chiseled quartz blocks, white concrete, blocks of quartz slabs, dark oak wood stairs and dark oak wood planks, some stone buttons, quartz stairs, sea lanterns, iron trap doors, gray carpet, end rods, white stained glass panes, and yellow stained glass panes. Okay, before we actually start bringing up the staircases on each side, I'm just going to fill in the ceilings, and then we'll go ahead and cut out a hole later for the staircases. So I'm going to start with my light gray concrete, and I'm going to use this to fill in the hallway areas. And then we'll be using white concrete for the ceilings for the bedroom areas. So, start with the light gray concrete. We're going to be one block higher than the walls that we already have placed here. So just right along here, and fill in the hallway for each side with one layer of the light gray concrete. Okay, I filled in the hallways with the light gray concrete. And now I'm going to go ahead and grab... Actually, let's not do the quartz stairs for the crown molding yet. We'll go ahead and do that after we shape out where the staircases are going to be. But let's head on into the bedrooms, grab our white concrete, and do the same thing for in here with the ceilings. So just one layer of white concrete for the ceilings for each bedroom. Alright, and there we go. And do I have a way down? I do not. Let me go ahead and cut out a hole. So, now I'm going to go ahead and do the crown molding for the bedrooms. So you could just grab your quartz stairs. Make sure to keep the quartz slabs. We'll just switch out the full block for now, because we are going to be using some quartz slabs along with these stairs for the crown molding. It's going to add a bit of extra decoration in the ceiling. So we're going to start out by just doing a layer of upside down quartz stairs just like this, like we did for every other room. So like that. Let's go to the other bedroom, do the same thing. So there we go. Just a layer of upside down quartz stairs to start off the crown molding. Now we're going to continue with some quartz slabs and add a bit of extra detail in the ceiling. Okay, so with your quartz slabs, we're just going to have one in each corner right up against the stairs like that. And then right down the middle, we want two quartz slabs side by side. So you pretty much have like 4 spaces right here, and then 4 spaces right here. Okay? And now let's go ahead and have a slab on each corner where these slabs down the middle are up against the quartz stairs. So just like that. Let's go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. We will have some sea lanterns for light in between, like cut out in the ceiling and stuff. But we'll go ahead and do that more towards the end of this video. We'll start adding all the lights throughout the house. Okay, let's go ahead and have the quartz slabs in each corner, then a row of 2 side by side right down the middle, and then an extra slab in each corner. Alright, now we'll go ahead and start, let's see, we'll go ahead and start, you know what, let's do the chandelier for the main hallway here, or like the main open area here for the entrance of the house. So we'll go ahead and grab the white stained glass panes. I'll just switch out a few of these blocks here. The end rods, and the yellow stained glass panes. So these 3 blocks here are what we're going to be using for the chandelier. So we'll get on to doing that next. And then we'll start marking out where the staircases are going to be on each side, bringing them up to the 3rd story. And then we'll do the crown molding for the ceiling here and the hallways. So let's do the chandelier now. Okay, so I'm looking at the front side of the house. So we have the front window there, and I have my end rod. We're going to look at the ceiling, and you can see this first full block of quartz here. We want to work our way towards the back until you're on the 6th block. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And you could place an end rod right there. Underneath that, we're going to go ahead and have 2 white stained glass panes. And then after that, we're going to have 1 more. And this is going to be the layer where we're going to start branching out the chandelier. Let's go ahead and maybe just have a yellow stained glass pane on each side of that white stained glass pane. And now keep in mind, you could use whichever colors you want. If you don't want to use the white stained glass panes, maybe switch that out with, I don't know, like blue or something. Or maybe you want the white, but you don't want the yellow. Go ahead and switch out the yellow with whichever color you want. Then I'm going to go ahead and have each corner here with white stained glass panes. And that's pretty much all we could really do. We can't branch out the chandelier like a lot like I normally would, because it then connects with the wall, and we really don't want that. So we'll go ahead and leave it like that. The chandelier isn't really going to look the best, but I still think it looks pretty good, so I still left it. Now let's go ahead and have a white stained glass pane going down there. And then we'll have another one. And then some yellow stained glass panes after that. And then we'll go down with another, or actually let's go ahead and swap out this white stained glass pane here with an end rod. So we still have light right down the middle. Yeah, that's good. And then we'll go ahead right underneath here. We'll maybe have a white stained glass pane and then a end rod, like an end rod like that. And I think that should be pretty good. A little decoration there. Adds a bit of extra light for where the staircase is, so it's not so dark up in this area. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. Nothing too crazy. Now, let's go ahead and focus on the staircases for the attic spaces. Or pretty much like the 3rd story. We could get rid of all of these. We really don't need those for right now. Now I'm going to grab the full blocks of quartz, the dark oak wood stairs, and the dark oak planks. And we'll get rid of that for now. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and focus on the staircases for the 3rd floor now. Alright, I'm looking at the staircase, like the main staircase, and I'm just going to head on over to the left, and we'll start here first. Make sure to grab your dark oak wood stairs, and I'm going to be right next to the edge of the doorway here. We're going to place 2 stairs like that. So that is 1 layer. Now we're going to go up 4 more times like we just placed these here. So that is another one, and then another one after that. Let me go ahead and use my potion. So we have 3 layers up so far. We want to do 2 more. So we have 5 in total. Alright. And now, let's go ahead and grab that again. And I'm going to grab the sea lanterns. We'll swap out the light gray concrete. I actually don't think we need that anymore. And then the gray carpet, we'll go ahead and swap out the quartz slabs. I don't think we need that anymore either. So, I want, instead of 4 full blocks of wood here, I want to add some sea lanterns for more light for where this staircase is. And now I'm going to go up along the side of the staircase. With my white concrete, we're going to start right here on the edge of the stair. And then we're going to work this back. And we're pretty much just going to be covering up the side here. It's just going to be a wall. Let's then add a layer of chiseled quartz blocks. So we're following along with the pattern that we already have here for this wall. And then the rest of it, white concrete going all the way up to the ceiling. And then, now that we have this wall all marked out, we could start shaping out where the crown molding is going to be. But for now, this is what we have, just a solid wall here. And then a staircase going up, 5 stairs in this direction, and then we have the 4 sea lanterns there. Let's go ahead and cut out a hole. So let's see, we have 2 light gray concrete blocks back there. Then we'll have another 2. Another 2 after that, so that's 3 rows of 2. Then this is the 4th row. The 5th row. And we'll go ahead and do another one, so that's the 6th row. And let's see what we have. So if we go down here, should we do another one? Let's go ahead and do a 7th row. So if I look at the light gray concrete that we have here for the ceiling, we should see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 spaces right here that we just cut out. That's 2 blocks wide, so we just opened up this staircase. Let's delete these 2 blocks of white concrete. We don't need that, and we're actually going to have 2 dark oak wood stairs. We're going to go up another layer, so that's 2 layers going up. And then 1 more, so there's 3 layers going up in this direction. And then we're going to have our wood floors here for this floor. Alright, let's cover up these sea lanterns with some carpet. I like to just use gray, but you can use whichever color you want. So now, let's go back and take a look at what we've done. So once again, the wall right here. And then we go up 5 stairs in this direction. And then we have the 4 sea lanterns here. Then I turned to the left and we have 3 stairs going up in that direction. And then I cut out 7 spaces of the light gray concrete here for the ceiling, which is 2 blocks wide, so it's just as wide as where the staircase is. Alright, I'm going to leave it at that for now for this side. Let's go ahead and do the same thing over here. So I'm going to be showing you how to do it one more time, just in case if that side was a bit confusing. So, we have the dark oak wood stairs. We're going to be right along the edge of the doorway here. So right next to this white concrete block, we'll place 2 wood stairs. We'll go up another layer. So that is 2 layers. Then we're on the 3rd layer. And then 2 more after that. So we have 1 and 2. And now let's fill in the 4 spaces here with the sea lanterns. Let's fill in the wall right along the side of the staircase. So grab your white concrete, start here, work our way towards the back, add a layer of chiseled quartz, and then just the rest with white concrete until you meet up with the ceiling. Alright, that's all looking good. Let's head on up here, and we're going to go ahead and cut out 7 spaces again. So we have 1 row, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You could actually see I'm right along the edge of the wall here. Alright, so just like that, right along the edge. Okay, so now, after we have the 5 layers of stairs going up in this direction, we're going to turn it towards the right, delete these 2 full blocks of white concrete, add a layer of stairs, then another layer, and then 1 more. So we have 3 going up in that direction, and then 5 in that direction once again, just like the other side. Cover up these sea lanterns with some carpet. Alright, so there we go. Now I'm going to focus on deleting this layer of the light gray concrete, so that's just a solid wall going straight up. We don't have random light gray right here. And then we'll bring up the rest of the walls for the other sides of the staircase, just pretty much patch all this up. And then we'll head down here and do the crown molding. And yeah, and then we'll head on to focusing on the 3rd story here. So, let's go ahead and maybe do the crown molding for the hallway areas next. Okay, I have my quartz stairs. I'll just look at this back wall here. And just like we've done all the other crown molding, we're just going to add some upside down quartz stairs right along the top of the wall. You're right up against these quartz stairs as well, so it looks like this. And then we'll work our way towards the edge of this light gray concrete. We're going to stop it there. And then add another 3, so we're just right next to the wall here, right up against it. And we're going to wrap around it and meet back up where we started. So I'll go back, you could kind of see what I did. Just looks like this. So we just followed along the wall, right here, right along the edge of this wall here, and just wrapped right around it. So there we go. I'll go ahead and do the same on this side. So I'll start here towards the back. We'll fill this in. We'll wrap it along. Okay, and then we'll meet right along the edge of the light gray concrete here, so we'll stop it. And then we'll turn, we're right next to this wall, and then we're going to wrap around the corner here. Alright, then, for the staircase area, I'm going to have 2 upside down quartz stairs right behind these quartz stairs. Like that. And then we're actually going to have a wall right on top of these quartz stairs going all the way up to fill all this in. So we added 2 stairs there. Let's go to this side. And we'll do the same thing. So we have this little corner, like this curve area here. We're going to go right behind it. Add 2 upside down quartz stairs like that on the same layer. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and focus on bringing up the walls for the sides of the staircase. Okay, so now up here, I guess it really doesn't matter which side you're on because it's going to be the same thing on each side. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this layer right here of the light gray concrete, just like that. Just the few blocks that we have here. Now let's grab our white concrete and we're going to replace it. So we're like right here on the edge of the staircase. So we're going to place a layer of white concrete and then curve it towards like right on top of the quartz stairs here. And then we'll wrap it around. And I'll go back and take a look at what we've done. Let's go ahead and fill this space in here as well. Okay, so when I'm looking down at the staircase, we just have white concrete pretty much right along the edge of the staircase, just filling all of this space in. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 more layers right on top of that layer of white concrete, and then you'll be able to see it a bit easier what I've done. So there we go. So I guess when I'm looking at it from this side, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 spaces from corner to corner of white concrete here. And then for this entire wall, from corner to corner, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then right here from corner to corner, we have 4. And then here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we leave off with 3 spaces total right here from corner to corner. Alright, and then right now we are 1 block higher than the final stair here. So now what we're going to do is add a layer of chiseled quartz blocks right on top of this white concrete. And then 4 layers of white concrete on top of that chiseled quartz. And then that is how high these walls are going to be brought up for the 3rd floor. So that is 1 layer like that. Let's go ahead and do 3 more. And there we go. So now we have all of this space filled in, looking good. And then up here, 1 block higher than these walls, is going to be the layer where our ceilings are going to be. So we'll fill that in later on. But for now, we brought up the walls for the staircase area. And now I'm going to go ahead over to this side and we're going to do the same thing. So let's look at this light gray concrete here. We'll delete this layer. Like that. So how many blocks did I delete? Was it 7? Let's see. We deleted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so 7 light gray concrete blocks we just deleted here. And now, let's go ahead and start right here. We'll bring this along and pretty much just replace that with white concrete. Then we'll have 3 in that direction. Work our way towards the left. And then 1 here. And we'll fill in this wall up until there. Now, let's add 2 more layers of white concrete on top of that. And we're just right along the edge of the staircase. Let's go up another layer. So now we're one block higher than the final stairs here. Right along the edge of the stairs, we didn't go like out here. We're just right on the same layer as these stairs. We stopped it right next to it. Okay, so just the same thing that we did over there. Now let's add a layer of chiseled quartz blocks. And then 3 layers of white concrete. Or my bad, 4 layers of white concrete on top of the chiseled quartz. Okay, I'm doing the last layer now. Looking good. So now we'll go ahead and we'll start filling in the walls for the rest of the floor up here, and then we'll fill in all the floors. So real quick, when you walk up the staircase, let's see, I have 2 different designs that I did, so I'll be sure to show each one, and you could pretty much either use both of them, or you could just use one of them. So I'll show you each design and you could make up your mind and see which one you like more. But for this side, I pretty much had just like a little hallway here. And then we entered the bedroom, which is all this space. And then I had, I believe, the bathroom in there. And then for this side, I walk on up and there's no hallway here. It's just all the bedroom. And then I believe I had the bathroom, all this space back here. And then I had like a little closet over here. So you guys could choose which design you like more. Like I said, I'll show you each one and you could pick which one you want. Or, like I said, use one of each. So let's go ahead and fill in the rest of the walls for the attic now. Or 3rd story. And then we'll fill in the floors. So I have my white concrete. And you could be on either side. For now, it's going to be the same. So I'm going to go at this layer, so right next to this layer of the white concrete. We're 1 block higher than these final stairs here. And we'll bring it along, so this side for me is towards the left, and I'll go ahead and count. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You don't have to fill in this final space here, because that's just going to be covered up either way. Let's add a layer of the chiseled quartz on top of that. And then the rest of this space, white concrete, until you pretty much just meet up with the same layer. So right there, so 4 extra layers of white concrete on top of that chiseled quartz. Okay, now we want to bring this wall along until we are 6 blocks after the edge of this window here. So I'll go ahead and show you what I mean. So I'll have the white concrete like that. So now we're lined up at the left side of this glass, so this glass layer here. Now we're going to place another 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we're like right along the edge of these blocks of quartz here. And if I count it, starting right here lined up at this pillar, from here to here, you should have 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's add a layer of chiseled quartz blocks on top of that white concrete. Make sure to skip these spaces where the windows are. Alright, now let's go on over to this side and do the same thing. So we have our white concrete, and what was it, 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Layer of chiseled quartz, and then 4 layers of white concrete on top of that. Alright, now over here, we have the white concrete. And then right after this window, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we're left with 1 space in between each wall here. And then we'll have the layer of the chiseled quartz on top of the white concrete. Alright, so there we go. And now we'll go ahead and we'll start filling in this entire wall. So let's grab our white concrete again. We'll line up at the edge where we left it off at. And we'll add the layer of white concrete from one side to the other. And you can stop it actually right there. So you can see we have 2 full blocks of quartz still remaining here. You don't have to bring it along here because this is going to be covered up once again. So let me see if I can make this easier. I don't want to count all of that, but let's see. Pretty much bring it along until once you have the white concrete right along the edge of this wall here. So if I bring this along, we're right in front of the window here. We're not at this layer back here. We're right in front of these full blocks of quartz. And we'll bring this along until we meet up with this wall over here. And then we'll fill in the extra 4 spaces like that. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I'll do it again. Actually, am I doing it again over there? I think so. Doing a similar design. Yeah. Alright, so now let's add a layer of chiseled quartz on top of this white concrete. And now before I add the rest of the white concrete on top of that chiseled quartz, let's go to this side and fill in the wall over here. So grab your white concrete, line up with the corner right here. We'll bring this along until we meet up once again over here. So you should still see 2 full blocks of quartz here. And then you can start from the corner and bring this along, right along here, up until this wall. Fill in these 4 spaces. And I think we leave this as it is. We don't double up the wall. And then let's add our layer of chiseled quartz right on top of that white concrete. And then we'll go ahead and add all our layers of white concrete on top of the chiseled quartz. So I hope this all makes sense. There we go. You should have an empty space right in between these walls here. And yeah, I think it's all looking pretty good. Let me go ahead and fill in an extra 4 layers of white concrete on top of the chiseled quartz. So we have this space here. Like that. Let's do the same on this side. Okay, and then for this wall over here, I guess I'll go ahead and count it. So on top of this chiseled quartz, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So that means once you placed this first layer of white concrete here, you should have counted 18 because the corners here are covered up. So we have 16 right here, and then 17 for that little corner space there, and 18 for that one there. Alright, I hope that makes sense. I don't think I could have made that any clearer. So after we fill in this wall, we'll go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. And how many layers do we have? 3, let's do 1 more. Alright. There we go. That's all looking good. Let's head on over to this side and do the same thing. Alright, do we have it all filled in now? I think we're good. Okay, so now let's go ahead and fill in the ceilings. So we'll grab our blocks of quartz. Or should we do these stairs first? Now let's go ahead and do the full blocks of quartz. So we're going to be 1 block higher than all these walls here. So just add a layer of full blocks of quartz until you meet up with these stairs. Like that, with these stone stairs, like there's andesite stairs. So just fill in all this space right down the middle. So it looks like this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 spaces wide. We just added a layer of chiseled quartz to just flatten out that area. And then all this empty space here where these stairs are, we're just going to have quartz stairs. And that's just going to be pretty much like the ceiling, just like an angled ceiling. Alright, let's head on over to this side. I'll just cut out a hole right here. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing over here. So full blocks of quartz, And we'll just start right along the edge of the wall here. Alright, and we'll fill all this in. Okay, and there we go. We have this side all filled in. And now, before we actually start filling in the wall, or like the rest of the ceilings, we'll do this side real quick. But we'll not worry about this side quite just yet. But we'll do this side. So grab your quartz stairs. And we're going to start here, right underneath these andesite stairs, right along the edge of the full blocks of quartz. We'll add some upside down quartz stairs here, just a layer from one side to the other. Let's go down another layer and do the same thing. Alright, and then down another layer after that. And then one more. So we brought it down 4 layers of upside down quartz stairs. And then grab your full blocks of quartz. We're going to go up in here and add 4 like that. And actually we need to delete these 2 stairs and add, so we have 6 full blocks of quartz here. Let me go to this side. We accidentally covered it up. Delete these 2 stairs and then add, you should have 6 full blocks of quartz, just like that. Okay? Alright. Let me head on over to the other side. I'll just go through the staircases. And we're going to do the same thing for this wall. So grab your, or actually we are going to have a wall right here, but we'll go ahead and do the stairs anyway. So, let's have the layer of quartz stairs. Like that. So we're like right above the chiseled quartz here. So 1 layer higher and we start the layer of upside down quartz stairs. Then we're going to go up another layer. Make sure to skip the window on this layer. And then for the 3rd layer, we're going to go right along, not skip anything, just right along from one side to the other. And same for the 4th layer. Alright, and then 6 full blocks of quartz for this empty space, as well as this one. Alright, so it's all looking good so far. Now, for this side, I'm going to go ahead and have a little hallway here. And then we have the wall for the bedroom. And then we enter the bedroom and then head on all the way over here. And this is going to be the bathroom. All this space is going to be the bedroom. And then a hallway here. And for the other side, like I mentioned before, it's not going to have a hallway or a wall right here. We're just going to walk straight into the bedroom. All of this space is going to be the bedroom. And then all this space over here is going to be a bathroom and a closet leading off from the bathroom. So, I'll go ahead and I'll start with this side first. If you like this side, you could do the same over there. And then I'll be sure to show you the other design on that side. If you like how that side looks, you can then add it over here. It's all up to you. So, I'll go ahead and start with this side first. Okay, I'm going to start on this side first. And it doesn't really matter which side you're on, but when I walk up the staircase, I'm like, so this is the main staircase. I'm going to head on over to the right. So we'll start over here. Okay, so make sure you have your white concrete. We already kind of have the wall here. So we have 4 spaces. We want to go ahead, we want to be 1 block higher. Don't place it down here. This is where the floors are going to be. 1 block higher, so 1 block below the layer of chiseled quartz. And you can add 2 blocks of white concrete, then your chiseled quartz, and then the rest white concrete up until you meet up with the quartz here for the ceiling. Alright, now let's go ahead and just skip over 3 spaces. So this is where the doorway is going to be. And then we're going to have 3 spaces here for the wall. Alright, so let's delete that. Here is the doorway leading into the bathroom here. And then there's going to be a little closet. And then here, all this space is the bedroom. So that's the first design. Let's go ahead and fill in the floors. So I'm going to grab some dark oak planks. Let me actually use my potion before I do that. Okay, so dark oak planks filled in for the bedroom up until the edge of the wall here. So let's go ahead and fill this in. And then we'll bring it along until the other side. Alright, so just right along here back and forth until you meet up with the edge of the wall there. That all looks pretty good. Now let's go ahead and fill in the floors here for the bathroom. So I'm just going to use some chiseled quartz blocks, start right here, and then fill all of this in. And now we have the floors filled in here for the bathroom. Okay, let's go ahead and do the doorway. So I'm going to grab some stone buttons and we're going to be using the pillar quartz blocks. Let me just swap out the sea lanterns. So we're going to have pretty much like 3 layers of the pillar quartz like that, and then the 4th layer is going to be the corner block, and then a sideways block in between those, and then 2 layers of white concrete on top of the doorway, and then cover up the corners with some stone buttons. Alright, now let's go ahead and fill in the rest of these stairs here for this wall. So right here, starting on this layer, we'll bring it along, cover up all this space, go up another layer, and then for the 3rd layer, we're just going to bring it straight across from one side to the other. And then we have the 4th layer right here. Alright, let's fill in these 6 spaces here above the window. And now, oh, this one too. And now, this is all filled in, and we are good. So that is this side. So when you walk up, you walk straight into the bedroom. Here is the bedroom, and then you walk into here, you have the bathroom, and then I just had like a little closet area over here. Alright, so if you like this design, you could do the same thing for the other side. But for the other side, I'm going to show you another little design you could do, and you could choose which one you want. Alright, so let's head on over here next. It's just a little bit different. So now for this side, if we look over here, we have 4 spaces where this wall is. On the edge right here is where you want to start the wall for the bedroom. So grab some white concrete, you're 1 block below the chiseled quartz here. We're going to add 2 spaces like that. And then we're going to go ahead and skip over 4. And then we'll add 2 spaces here. So this space of 4 is going to be our doorway leading into this bedroom. And then right here, when you walk up, this is just like a little hallway here. Let's go ahead and fill it in with our dark oak planks. You can see it a bit easier. Okay, like that. So just a little hallway here. And then we'll have a layer of chiseled quartz here. And we have to delete, let's see, we have 4 stairs here that we have to delete. And that's where our wall is going to be brought up. So let's go ahead and fill all this in. Do the same over here. And then we have our doorway that's going to be here. So let's go ahead and have 4 blocks of dark oak planks in between this opening. And then we could place our doorway. So add the 3 layers of pillar quartz going up. And then the 4th one is going to be our corner. And then the 2 sideways blocks. Cover up the corners with some stone buttons for some extra detail. And there we go, we have this little wall all done. Looking good. Okay, and now, over here, we're going to have a doorway leading into this bathroom. So what we'll want to go ahead and do, we'll have the doorway right on the edge for this side. So over here, we'll have the wall. So make sure you're lined up, or pretty much lined up at the bottom of, or like where this white concrete is. And we want to line up at this side. So right there, we're going to leave 3 spaces. And then we're going to have a chiseled quartz blocks. or chiseled quartz block, and then the white concrete. Alright, let's go ahead and mark out the doorway. So we're gonna have 3 pillar quartz blocks going up like that. Leave 1 space empty because that's where the floors are going to be. Do the same for this side. And then we're gonna have the corner block right there and right there, and then a sideways block. And now we aren't going to be able to have a stone button on the corner block for this space here because we're gonna have some stairs. But we will be able to do it here, so let's add it there and there. Let's fill in the rest of the wall above the doorway. So just some blocks of white concrete like that. Let me go ahead and use my potion. Alright, and now let's go ahead and fill in the rest of this space here with dark oak planks. And then this right here is just going to be a small bathroom, which we'll fill in with chiseled quartz. Let's go ahead and do that first. So just some chiseled quartz here for the bathroom. Alright, like that. And then the rest of this space is going to be dark oak planks. Okay, now let's fill in these stairs here. So just start on this layer where the andesite is, and fill that in. Let's go up, another layer like that. On the third layer, just straight across from one side to the other. And then the fourth layer, same thing, just fill it all in. And then we're gonna have 6 blocks of quartz where that window is. And then over here on this side, our stairs again. Go up again, and then straight across. And then for the fourth layer. Now let's fill all this in with some quartz like that. Okay. So there we go. This side is all done. So now you can decide for yourself which side you like more. So when we walk up over here, we have just like a little hallway. And then the wall to the bedroom leads into here. So this is the entire bedroom. And then we have a small bathroom here. Alright, so that's this side. And then for the other side, we just walk right into the bedroom. It's all open. And then we have a wall right here. And then a really big bathroom with a kind of like a closet space here. So you could decide which one you want, if you want this one or the other one. So let's say you want this design on that other side, just go back to the part in the video where I did this side and you could just copy it on over to the other side. Or let's say you want to just have the other side, then just copy what we just did over there to this side. I would say I personally like this side more. There's a lot more space in the bathroom, and then there's extra space here where the hallway is, or where the closet space is going to be. So if I were you, I would just copy this design over to the other side, or you could just leave it exactly how I did it. Have this design over here, and the other design for the other side. Switch it up a little bit. But yeah, we pretty much have it all filled in. We have the entire layout of the house done. So I'll add all like the lights and stuff once we actually start doing the furnishings for that specific room. So for example, once we start doing the furnishings in here, we'll be sure to add all the lights once we do. But before I end off this video, I do want to do one more thing. I'm just going to head on over here to this side of the house. And I'm going to start doing some furnishings. So I'll do the bedroom here and the bathroom. And then we'll leave it at that for this video. And then in part 8, we'll do the rest of the furnishings here for the first floor. And then maybe one of the bedrooms for the second floor. And then everything else will be for the final video. So, before we end off this video, let's do the furnishings for this bedroom and bathroom. And then we'll leave it at that. So I went ahead and gathered up the blocks we're going to be using for just the bedroom. we'll go ahead and gather up the rest for the bathroom after we do the bedroom first. So there is quite a few, so I'm just going to scroll through them all. These are mainly just decorations. So I'll start here. You can see which block you have to grab, so I don't have to say every single one. Okay, I'm gonna start with my dark oak wood fences and the end rods, and I'm just gonna have some small wooden chandeliers in the ceiling for light. So where this wall is, we want to leave 2 spaces of quartz, so we're on the 3rd block, and then we're gonna place 4 fences going down, and then on that final one, we're just gonna branch out a fence on each side, and then on top of the fences, we're gonna add an end rod. Okay, so just a simple chandelier. I think it looks pretty good. Let's do the same for this side. So instead of 2 spaces over here, so we have like the 2 spaces of quartz and then we're on the 3rd one. Over here, we're gonna leave 3 spaces of full blocks of quartz, so we're on the 4th one. Just because this one is kind of lined up with the wall, so we pretty much like have 2 here until we meet up at the edge of the wall, and then 2 here until we meet up at the edge of this wall. It just makes more sense. So we'll have 4 going down here, and then branch it out on each side, and then the end rods. Okay, so very simple, just like that. Okay, for the bed, I'm gonna go ahead and start with some full blocks of quartz. And I want to be on the 4th block here from the left, so we're going to skip over these 3 spaces, and then we're on the 4th one, and we're going to place 5 going towards the right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, let's go ahead and have a quartz slab on each side, and then we're going to have a quartz stair that's just like upside down right next to that. So this slab and the stair is kind of just like a nightstand on each side. And then let's go ahead and have a quartz stair going up on like the edge of the full block of quartz here. And then we'll have 3 upside down quartz stairs in between them. And then 3 slabs on top of those stairs. Let's go ahead and maybe curve these 2 stairs here on the end. So it looks like this. Let's grab some green concrete. We're going to have 3 blocks like that, and then another 3, then a strip of 3 gray concrete, and then a layer of green concrete again. Okay, now, right behind this layer of the green concrete, we're going to have 3 quartz stairs curved together. So this is the start of the footboard. And then we're going to have a quartz stair going up on each side, and then slabs on top of the 3 blocks right here, and then slabs in between the spaces for each side. Okay, let's go ahead and grab the snow. If your snow melts, I'm gonna go ahead and use this as pillows like that. If your snow melts, feel free just to use some white carpet. And then on the edge of the nightstands here, we're gonna have an end rod with a gray concrete block on top of it, so these are just like some lamps. Alright, and then we're gonna have a flower pot with whichever flower you want, so I'll use the red tulip and the orange one. So we're gonna have a flower pot on each nightstand like that with a tulip inside. Okay, so this is the nightstands and the bed right here so far. Over here in the corner, we're gonna have a bush, we're gonna have another one here, and another one there. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're gonna grab the jungle log, the oak leaves, and the jungle trapdoors. So I'll add a log in each corner. We're not gonna have one here, just because this corner is a bit too close to the edge of the nightstand here, so we'll just leave that empty, but we are going to have one in the 3 other corners. So we have trapdoors on the side of the wood and then 3 oak leaves going up on top of it. Right over here, we're going to have a desk. And then over here is just like a little storage unit. So let's add that. So full blocks of quartz. And then we need our quartz stairs. And the birch trapdoors. And then I'll also go ahead and grab the item frame. So we'll swap out the jungle trapdoors. So right here, we'll have 6 blocks of quartz. Cover up those blocks with the birch trapdoors. And then on top of those blocks of quartz, we're going to have the 2 quartz stairs side by side. Okay, now let's look at the nightstands. And we'll have an item frame where the slab is. And then we'll go ahead and grab a birch trapdoor. And we'll flip it around so that looks like a handle and it looks like a drawer. Okay, like that. And what else do we got? Nothing else over here. Maybe like a painting or something, but that's about it. And then maybe a painting up here. That's up to you. Alright, so we just have the desk. Let's go ahead and grab a quartz stair. We'll place one on its side like that. And then we'll maybe just have a stair like that, curved together with it. Then we'll have a slab right there in the middle. So like on the 3rd space, we'll have a slab. And then we'll go ahead and have maybe a stair like that. And then a slab after that. So a cool little design for the desk. Let me go ahead and use my potion. So where this slab is here in the middle, we're going to go ahead and place a quartz stair to start the chair. We'll have an item frame on each side. And then we'll grab our iron door. And place it behind the stair. Let's grab our stone pressure plate, the painting, the spruce trapdoor, and the stone button. So we'll place the stone pressure plate right there, then the stone button, so that's like the keyboard, that's the mouse. Then we'll go from this side and have a trapdoor like that on top of the white concrete here, so like where the windowsill is. And then we'll add a painting, so we'll crouch, add the painting like that, so now it looks like a laptop. Alright, let's add a few more decorations here on top of the desk. So I'll add a flower pot there, maybe the cornflower. And then over here I'll have a wither skeleton skull. And then here, just to add some light, I'll have an end rod with a gray concrete block to act as a lamp. Alright. And you could add maybe an item frame with the birch trapdoor for like a drawer here for the desk. Maybe on this side as well. That's up to you, but I'm just going to leave it. Alright. Pretty much have the bedroom done. I want to add one more thing here on the floor. So we're going to cut out. Let's see. We'll start right here. We'll cut out some blocks like that. Let's delete these 3 underneath here where the bed is. And maybe we could bring this over to right there. Okay, and then over here. How's that looking? Okay, that looks good. So we just cut out a rectangle here. Just 1 block around the edge of the bed and then 2 spaces here. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is grab some sea lanterns. And this is just some extra light here on the floor for the bedroom. And we're going to cover up all these sea lanterns with carpet. But here, where these 3 spaces are, we're not going to have sea lanterns because you'll be able to see them. So we're instead going to use some green wool. Let's also grab our gray carpet and the green carpet. And yeah, that's it. Okay, so full blocks of the green wool there, where those 3 spaces are. And then we'll maybe just have some green carpet here. We'll bring it along like that. Maybe stop it there. And then the rest of this will be gray. Okay, and I think that looks good. So just like a little carpet underneath the bed. And gives off some light, so decoration and light. Alright, now, Right over here, we'll cut out 2 spaces. We'll fill that in with sea lanterns. And then we'll cover up these sea lanterns with a painting. And now, I think we pretty much have this bedroom all done. I think I had a painting up here. Let's go ahead and cut out 3 spaces. Or actually, let's just cut out 1. We'll fill that in with just 1 sea lantern. But then we'll cover up 3 small paintings here. So let me go ahead and grab that. So just have 1 like that, 1 there, and 1 like that. Okay, so it gives off a little bit of extra light in the middle, and then we just have a cool little decoration here. So once again, if your snow does melt, feel free just to have some white carpet. Okay. And there we go, we have this bedroom all done. So now we can head on into the bathroom. Let me grab some sea lanterns, just like 1 sea lantern and an iron trap door. I'm gonna cut out a hole here. We'll fill it in with the sea lantern, covered up with an iron trap door, so that's just gonna be the extra light for the ceiling all the way up there. Okay, I gathered up the blocks we're gonna be using here in this bathroom. So I'll scroll through them all. You could gather up all the ones that you need, and then we'll get on into it. So first, I'm going to start with the banners, and we're going to cover up the main window here. We're not going to worry about this up here. Nobody could really even see through this part of the window anyway, it's just way too high up. But let's go ahead, we'll start with our banner, and we'll add 3 for these small spaces here. We'll do the same on this side. Like that. Then here in the middle, we'll have 3 on that layer. We'll go down, have another 3, go down, have another 3, then down 1 more, and add 3 more like that. And there we go. Now it looks like a curtain. So we have the window all covered up. So yeah, that's like the best I could do. So there we go. Now, let's go ahead and we'll start with shaping out where all the, like where the bathtub is, the toilet, and the sink. So we have our quartz stairs. I'm going to look at the corner here. And we'll add just 4 quartz stairs all curved together like that. And now we have the wall here. What I'm going to do is delete 4 blocks on this wall, and we'll bring it up to the same height as the doorway here. So this is all going to be replaced with, let's go ahead and grab chiseled quartz. And it's going to be like tile for the bathtub area here. Let's go ahead and delete these 2 spaces as well. So just like delete the wall where the bathtub is, and then we'll fill this in with chiseled quartz blocks to act as tile instead of just having the regular wall there. So it looks like that. Let's grab our white stained glass panes. We'll go ahead and have 6 on this side, and then another 6 over here. And then we have 6 right there. So just an opening leading into this bathtub. Let's fill it in. So we'll grab our bucket of water. We'll fill in the bathtub now. Like that. And then let's grab the item frame and the tripwire hooks. We'll place the tripwire hook first, and then we'll have another one up here. So that's the shower head. That's just like the faucet. And then we'll place an item frame behind that on the wall. Okay. And then we're not going to really have anything over here. I guess we could have a little table. Let's do that. Just a little table like that with 2 stairs side by side. Okay, and then we have the toilet right here. So we have it. So we're going to have the sink there. All right, let's go ahead and have the sink first. And then we'll figure out where we want the toilet. If we want it 1 block over or 1 block closer, whichever. So we have the hopper. We're going to place it lined up with the window here. And then you could pretty much just have whichever block here. I'm just going to have some quartz stairs. It's going to be covered up with the birch trapdoors anyway. So you could have like some full blocks of quartz. It's up to you. So I'm going to cover up all of that with the birch trap doors as well as the hopper, so make sure to crouch for that one. So it looks like this. Let's grab a lever. We'll point it towards the hopper like that, so that's like the faucet. And then let's grab the water bucket and we'll fill in the hopper, so make sure to crouch and fill that in. Okay. And then we'll have the toilet. I guess here, let's go ahead and see. So we're gonna have the full block of quartz, then we have the quartz slab, the weighted pressure plate, and the stone button. And then we need the quartz stair. So we can maybe have the toilet there. No, that's too close. All right, so we'll have it right here. So full block of quartz there. And then the slab, upside down stair, and then the stone button, and the weighted pressure plate. All right, that looks good. And then we pretty much, I think, oh yeah, we never covered up this window. Let's go ahead and do that. Grab the banners again. We'll add, we just need 2 there. Yeah, just 2 right there. Okay. And then what else do we got in here? Just a few little decorations now? I think so. All right, let's get rid of all of this. So we'll grab the flowers. You can use whichever ones you want. And then we need the end rod, light gray concrete. Okay, and I think that's it. So right here, I'm just gonna have a lamp right in the corner. And then, oh yeah, and then we need the flower pot. So I have a little flower like that. And then we'll go ahead and have maybe another lamp over here. And then, oh, whoops. And then I just have a flower pot with a fern. Okay. And that is going to be it for this bathroom. Not too much going on in here. So, we started the furnishings. We did the rest of the interior layout for the 2nd floor and the 3rd floor. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and leave it at that for this video. So, in the next one, we'll go ahead and do the rest of the furnishings here for the 1st floor of the house. And then we'll try to do maybe a bedroom and bathroom up here. And then in part 9, we'll go ahead and do the furnishings for that bedroom and bathroom, and then everything for the 3rd story. So, like I said, we're going to go ahead and leave it at that for this video. Okay guys, so that's going to be it here for part 7 for this tutorial on how to build this mansion. If it helped you, be sure to please leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in part 8.